U.S. states across the nation from Michigan, Louisiana, Texas, Massachusetts, and Mississippi are all loosening or lifting COVID-19 restrictions as reported infections are on the decline, but health officials are strongly warning against it.
Today, we are announcing that restaurants and bars can operate at 50% capacity. That's up from 25%.
On Tuesday, Michigan and Louisiana eased limits on capacity for indoor dining and other businesses, with Michigan's Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer saying venues like movie theaters, bowling alleys, and banquet halls will be able to have up to 300 patrons inside or 1,000 outside, with the revised order taking effect on Friday and lasting through mid-April.
Michigan is number 9 nationwide for total vaccines administered. The increased capacity limits outlined in this order will still give us the ability to protect public health as we carefully track variants and continue leading with science and data.
Arkansas and Massachusetts this week ordered that restaurants no longer have capacity limits, and in Texas,
it is now time to open Texas 100%.
The governor went even further, lifting its mask mandate entirely.
Removing state mandates does not end personal responsibility.
There were mixed reactions from residents near Houston.
Woohoo! I'm about done with masks.
I know everybody's anxious. I'm anxious, but I think a few more weeks, month, maybe whatever number may be, shouldn't hurt anybody.
Mississippi also ended its mask mandate effective on Wednesday, with the Republican Governor Tate Reeves tweeting, quote, "It is time."
Now is not the time to release all restrictions.
But on Wednesday, CDC Director Rochelle Walensky cautioned against relaxing restrictions and urged Americans to continue public health precautions despite what their states permit.
The next month or two is really pivotal in terms of how this pandemic goes as we scale up vaccination. Every individual is empowered to do the right thing here, regardless of what the states decide.
And President Biden on Wednesday echoed that sentiment.
Texas, I think it's a big mistake. And the last thing we need is the Neanderthal thinking that in the meantime, everything's fine, take off your mask, forget it. It still matters.
The number of new coronavirus cases in the United States dropped sharply for 6 weeks before plateauing last week, according to a Reuters analysis, and remains well below levels hit in January.